Why do you think that society wants you to get those quick hits of dopamine? Is to keep you distracted. Most people don't even realize the fact that they're addicted to these dopamine hits. Like, it's just constant spikes all the time. And what's happening is that, just like coffee, you get your spike and you go under baseline, and you get your spike and you go further under baseline, and it's just like this permanent loop of trying to reach the next high, just like any other drug. But it doesn't quite feel the same, does it? And people wonder why they have brain fog and they can't focus. Now, I get it, because I used to be that person. But I can tell you this much. The moment you start cutting away all the things that you usually get all your little small dopamine hits from, like playing video games, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, going to parties and drinking, being addicted to social gatherings, like maybe you go to Discord all day and talk with people, because I used to be that person. I was addicted to constantly having stimulation from conversations. Like, most of the times in the server or the Discord server, we didn't really talk. It was just from the fact that I was too afraid to be alone with myself. So I kept numbing myself with dopamine and pleasure because I was too scared. Now, constant stimulation from TikTok or YouTube Shorts, or playing video games, playing games on your phone, eating sugar foods or drinking energy drinks, or scrolling on social media, whatever it might be, is destroying your focus. And what you need in order to get to where you want to go is your focus. It's what I realized is the key to everything, really. It all starts with clarity. If you do not have clarity about where you want to go, what you want to do, then you're just directionless. And I think that was the most painful thing I experienced in my life, is purposeless, meaningless, directionless. And dopamine addiction is exactly one of the causes from why you don't know what to do, you feel overwhelmed, you don't know what actions to take, you have massive brain fog. And the only solution really is pain. And I know you don't want to hear that, but that's just the truth. You put yourself in that situation. I put myself in that situation not too long ago. Well, I did kind of for the most part of my life, actually, to numb myself from the reality that I was not chasing this thing we have inside of us, this hunting feeling that we hunt for something. So I was trying to suppress that with dopamine hits. Now, I know that you might not be able to do the same thing as me, which is travel to another country, quit your job, and basically leave everything behind, which is your environment. Because environment is one of the strongest things that you can change if you want to make massive change. But that resulted in me cutting off nearly every single thing that I was getting dopamine hits from. And the moment I cut away all of those things, suddenly I gained clarity. I didn't have any distractions. I became laser focused on what I wanted, and I actually started working on that every single day. And guess what? The moment you start seeing progress from your inputs, this is the most fulfilling shit ever. But you need to break through that wall of pain. The only solution is through. Charlie Morgan, a mentor of mine, or a guy I look up to, said something interesting, I learned from him, which is that when resistance, like procrastination or any other emotional trigger that you might have when you're trying to accomplish something, and you meet that with effort, it generates pain. So pain kind of becomes a metric for progress. Now, the key really is to do less, actually. People think they need more and more and more, but in reality, they need less. They need to cut shit off. And the easiest thing to do that is put yourself in another environment or change something. I think it was Einstein that said that the definition of insanity is expecting a different result, but keep doing the same thing, or something along the lines of that. You need to wake up. Your situation is not magically gonna fucking change from one day to another, or watching this video. Here's a reality check. You actually need to take action. And I know everyone is saying that, but why do you think they say that? It's because it's the fucking key. And the reality is that it will be painful, and it's gonna suck, And it will take longer than you probably think it would, but is it worth it? To me, it is. I don't know if it will be for you. I mean, you can just look at the 99% of other people that are sheep and NPCs that are doing nothing. What do? Well, they have accepted the fact that they don't have the courage to actually pursue their dreams. So they become spectators on the people that actually have the courage to take the jump. So to fix your dopamine levels, cut away all the shit that's fucking you up. Do yourself a favor. Look at the behaviors that you're doing and cut it off at the root. This is how you fix your brain fog, your focus, your desire to achieve something, your happiness, your pride and confidence. Like all the good shit that you want is on the other side of pain. Let me be straight with you. Watching this video, or watching any video for that matter, will not fix your problems. But joining a free community and surrounding yourself with other creators might. Now, I can guarantee you this much. We will help you move the needle. So, if you're ready to stop being a consumer and start being a creator, click the link in the description. I will do everything I can to help you, all right?